both for and against this nomination. I mean, all have been quite passionate, and that's what these are for. So we definitely appreciate that. As a representative of the public, this is where I really find it, challenging and honestly troublesome when there's, so many, real, social and economic issues that unfortunately are really not in our purview. But what is even further, concerning is, if we are, potentially, in conflict with any government code. So, Chair, I'd like to address a question to legal counsel. Is if this code 889050, and I may be getting that wrong. I'd like to know. I mean, are we in any conflict with this code?
Please, Tara.
Thank you. So the government code in question is California Government Code 8899.50. And it is true that this government code section does apply to this commission because section 2A of that law, to make sure I get it right, it's A2A, states that public agency means all of the following: the state, including every state office, officer, department, division, bureau, board, and commission, including the California State University. So this law does apply to this commission. However, or I should say, when you read on, section B1 of that law says that a public agency shall administer its programs and activities relating to housing and community development in a manner to affirmatively further fair housing and take no action that is materially inconsistent with its obligation to affirmatively further fair housing. This commission's, or I should say the National Register, is not a housing and community development program. So it's this is the National Register doesn't apply to this section because, again, a public agency shall administer its programs and activities relating to housing and community development in a manner to affirmatively further fair housing. So the National Register program is not a program that relates to housing and community development. And then I also want to add, I heard a speaker say that, by this commission's action, let's just say the commission did vote to determine this property eligible. Again, this commission only looks at the factors of the National Register. It's not even the final decision maker. Your determination is whether or not it meets the criteria. Even if a property were to meet the criteria, and let's say the National Keeper affirmed it, that doesn't mean that the property is forever in amber, as one of the callers stated. What does happen is when public agencies take action, they have to consider CEQA, and this would be a historic property under that. And there's additional analysis that happens when a property is determined historical. But that doesn't mean that it forever stays right in amber. So I hope I answered your question, Commissioner.
Yeah, thank you.